Sigma Enigma. Many will find the title of this video hilarious and think that it's an ironic video where I'm going to tell you how Sigma Mel rule number 7,989 is to eat kids and terrorize homeless people.
I want to eat his children!
This video is my genuine observation on a subculture of the internet, the Sigma subculture, and I'm here to answer the Sigma Enigma. And just remember, I'm going to keep repeating that title over and over again because I came up with it and it's a good title and you cannot lie to me, it's a good title. Thank you very much.
I really want to... I got some bad ideas in my head,
First, we'll explain the factual definition of a Sigma taken from knowyourmeme.com. And then I'll give you my own observation on what I believe the culture around the Sigma is and why it exists. Now bear with me here as I will now read very fast and very badly this entire origin because I just want to keep this video going. The term Sigma Males has been attributed to writer Vox Day, aka Humpty Dumpty, a self-described Christian nationalist. On his blog he often goes into detail explaining the hierarchy of males using the Greek alphabet. On May 16, 2010 he published Explaining Sigma Again, in which he wrote that the Sigma is not just a social outcast, but a person who, despite being a supposed social outcast, wins at the social game. He writes, Sigma, the outsiders who don't play the social game and manage to win at it anyhow. The Alphas hate Sigmas because they are the only men who don't accept or at least acknowledge their social dominance. Everyone else is vaguely confused by them. At the party, it's the guy who stops by to say hello to a few friends accompanied by a tier 1 girl that no one has ever seen before. Sigmas often like women, but also tend to be contemptuous of them. He has also described some pop culture characters as Sigmas, including Han Solo, Neo, and many Clint Eastwood roles, which funnily enough are none of the people on this list. Now, I don't necessarily think the characters in movies often referred to as Sigmas win at the social game all the time. And just to show this, I will now have a montage of Sigmas in film, and whether they took the L or the W. I just gave you guys a lot of great movie recommendations. Last one is a personal favorite. Nevertheless, what Vox Day said in contrast to my amazing montage shows the beauty of Sigma subculture. There's no real solid definition of what a Sigma is. We know it's someone who is different from everyone else, someone who goes their own way, someone who gets what they want. Those are core things. But you can ascribe those attributes to an alpha male. The only clear defining factor between the two that Vox Day lays out is being an outsider. Let's take a look at Jordan Belfort in Wolf of Wall Street. Belfort is clearly not an outcast, yet is described as Sigma brand. Let's take a look at Hans Landa. Landa is not an outcast, yet ascribed the Sigma brand. Shelby and Driver are also not necessarily social outcasts. Society still accepts them at a level far above many other on the list of Sigma characters. True social outcasts are people like Arthur Fleck, Lou Bloom, and Travis Bickle, who all funnily enough have the worst mental problems on the Sigma list. They are never accepted by society at large in any capacity really, until ironically they become even more of what they are and act on it. Bateman is a toss-up. He tries to be different, yet is just the same as everybody else. The card scene shows this perfectly.
New card. What do you think?
Woohoo. Very nice. Look at that.
Picked them up from the printers yesterday.
Good coloring.
That's bone. And the lettering is something called Cillian Braille.
It's very cool, Bateman, but that's nothing. Look at this.
That is really nice.
Eggshell with Romalian type. What do you think?
Nice.
All this being said, I think I can give the best rough outline on what exactly I think a Sigma is.
Why isn't it possible?
It's just not.
Why not, you stupid bastard?
In this section I will be drawing from TikTok, where I have found the biggest unironic culture of Sigmas. These accounts that I have personally followed have comment sections that provide great information on what Sigmas are to those who clearly enjoy Sigma content. From what I have gathered from my personal experience of watching these movies and getting to know the psyche of those who enjoy Sigma content is as follows. A Sigma is a figure who is an oddball in society with their own complex emotional issues that, regardless of winning or losing the social game, are still figures that typically men look up to, as they are figures of strength. They are the embodiment of a badass who doesn't give a shit, at least most of the time. They are figures that intrigue us because they are anti-heroes. They don't need to follow societal norms. They are weird people who, despite being weird, still go along a path that they themselves create. Western society has a way about it, specifically America, a crushing feeling of meaninglessness, expectations from society that you feel you owe nothing to. In these characters, we find comfort. In conclusion, although society and majority of those around you will find you toxic, weird, and creepy for even relating to these types of characters even a little bit, to me it's telling. Telling of a society that has failed many, that they find comfort in the most brutal, destroyed, and depressing characters. Me and many other men would be lying if we said we didn't have thoughts similar to these characters displayed in this video. Many will point us out, ridicule us, not associate with us for the woes we endure mentally. I tell the men who relate to these characters to not take it so seriously. Work out, set your life in order, form your own meaning, and conquer your world. Society won't care when we succumb. No one here is gonna save you out of every single pit along the way. Only you can. Thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, then like it. If you don't, then you don't. Took me a while to make this one. I'm gonna keep making more content sort of like this one. Also, my Mac DeMarco video got taken down, if you remember that video, for hate speech, rightfully so. That's really all I gotta say, so I guess I'll see you guys later. Have fun. Bye.